Hi, you all, and welcome back to Supper at the Family Table. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I am super excited to be back here with y'all. I know last week we had some technical difficulties with the internet connection. I'm hoping that that is fixed now. They have been working in our area, so I'm hoping that the issue is resolved. But we're about to find out, so let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Is it freezing? Is your sound good? Let me know in the comments, please, if that is working before we get started. Today's recipe is going to be super quick, but super easy. It's a little different one. I don't usually do like Instant Pot recipes on live, but I'm going to share with you an Instant Pot recipe today that we're going to have that's going to be super yummy. So I'm going to just go over a few things that we're going to need for this really yummy, simple recipe, and then I'll go through how to make it. But while we wait for everybody to get on and make sure the connection and everything is good, I'm just going to run through some simple ingredients. So first you're going to need chicken, because this is creamy garlic chicken. I have some chicken thighs here. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can do chicken breasts or chicken thighs. These are just what was a little bit cheaper at Sam's, so like these. This week, they have the organic chicken at Sam's, so if you're looking for a good place to get good quality meat, they have organic chicken now at Sam's, which is amazing. I've been loving that they have that, so it's good quality and not a bad price for organic chicken. So they have the breasts, and then they have the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and they may have more options too, but I know that they have these, and I've picked them up before. So love these. So we're going to do chicken thighs here, and then you're also going to need this is like so few ingredients, super simple. You're going to need a can of petite diced tomatoes. You could also use tomato sauce if you don't want chunks, but this is what I'm using. And then you're going to need super simple seasonings. Just an Italian seasoning is all you're going to need. So I have, this is Herb de Provence. I think I got this at TJ Maxx. This is really good. This is basil, oregano, fennel, lavender, parsley, rosemary, sage, thyme, and marjoram. That's a good option. And then I also have this one that I really love from, this is Italian style seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. This stuff is amazing. We use this one so much, and it is so good. Like, we don't have a Trader Joe's around here, but when we travel and stop by, I'll pick up a couple of these because they're just easy and they taste really good. So they are dried minced onion, tomato flakes, sea salt, minced garlic, crushed chili peppers, parsley flakes, I can't read today, crushed red pepper, dried rosemary, and sage leaves. So super simple, but all the good stuff in one. And I don't get a lot of seasoning blends because most of them have fillers and caking agents and silicone and all the things, but I love that this does not. Hey Lisa, hey Wilt, thanks for watching. So Italian seasoning, whatever you have, and then diced tomatoes or a can of tomato sauce. And then you're going to need a half a cup of cream. You can use heavy cream, you can use milk, or you can use a dairy-free milk if you need that. And then some cheese. So this is mozzarella, Kobe Gruyere, and Asiago blend that I'm going to use. This is really good, just for a little something different. You can use straight Parmesan, which is actually what the original recipe calls for, but I'm out of that today. And this is amazing. Gruyere, you cannot go wrong with Gruyere, and Asiago is obviously really good too. So this is a great one because it doesn't have this is the Better Goods shredded cheese. Y'all know I don't usually go for pre-shredded cheese because they have silicone and things in there that you don't want, but these are fun because they're a little bit cheaper way to get some different cheese, like Gruyere or something, and they don't have the anti-caking blend is potato starch on this one and tapioca, so it's not cellulose or anything like that. So these are good. I'm going to do this, but you can do whatever cheese you have. Parmesan, Asiago. You could even do some cheddar or mozzarella if you just have some simple cheeses, but I have this in the fridge, so we're going to use that up and use that. Then like I said, you're going to need your cream, and that is all you're going to need. And then you can enjoy this chicken over, you can have it over rice, you can have it over pasta. It would be really good. We're going to have it over potatoes. So we have these leftover potatoes that we had last night. We had just simple chicken and potatoes in the Instant Pot with just some simple seasoning, salt and pepper, butter, easy peasy. And so that's what we're going to have these. We had a bunch of leftover potatoes, so I'm going to heat these up, and we're going to have the chicken and potatoes. But you could do potatoes, you could do rice, you could do pasta. Get creative with what you have and what your family enjoys, or use up some leftovers. So,
Thank you so much.
Hey Vicky, thanks for watching.
And Helen.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Helen.
Hey Helen, thanks for watching.
And Sherry Stanley said cheese is good.
Oh, cheese is always good, of course. So, I have been thinking all day about what I was going to make. I had to do a bunch of errands and stuff today. And I was like, trying to think all day what I was going to come home and make. And I know that I had the chicken here thawed out. And so I went through a few options and then ultimately decided on this. I love that it's an easy Instant Pot recipe because I have been gone doing a bunch of things today. And I have now a bunch of stuff that I need to get done for work and outside. I have some seeds I want to plant and all that stuff. I'm finally starting on the garden. And I'm super excited to get all that done. So I just wanted something that was easy to go in the Instant Pot and kind of just do the work for me while I go do my stuff. And then we can have a really yummy meal when everybody's ready to come inside. So this is going to be perfect. And it needed to be something that didn't have a lot of prep because I have not been here long. I didn't get to prep anything in advance. So there's that. Let me wash my hands. What?
You only pick on one chicken, one package.
Two. There's two.
Oh.
That's all I have left.
Okay, I know that last one.
No, that was one. Perfect. Okay. So, chicken is in there. And then we're going to do our can of petite diced tomatoes. Hey, Monica, thanks for watching. We're going to do our can of petite diced tomatoes, or you could support tomato sauce if you don't want any chunks.
Wait, what are we cooking? Hummus cake.
Creamy garlic chicken.
And then I wanted to know.
Alright, so petite diced tomatoes are in. And then we're going to do our seasoning. And again, if y'all weren't here in the beginning, you can go back if you want to watch the replay and talk more about some options and kind of everything you need. But some kind of an Italian seasoning. This is a Trader Joe's Italian seasoning blend. Or if you don't have Italian seasoning and you have a couple herbs, use some parsley and basil or something and call it a day. Use what you have. You don't have to go out and get anything. But there's that. So I'm going to do a little bit of that and a little bit of this other herb de Provence that I have here. And then that is going to be good there. And then this is honey garlic, or creamy garlic, not honey garlic, creamy garlic chicken after all. So I'm going to add in extra garlic powder. You could also use fresh garlic here, and that would be amazing. But like I said, we're just keeping it super, super easy tonight. Then I'm going to do some salt and pepper. Don't worry, that's not that much salt. That's like 1/4 of a teaspoon measure here. Pepper. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of butter. So just a few dabs of butter on the top.
Oh, it's warm out today.
It is so warm out. Are y'all enjoying the pretty weather? It was beautiful. And so I miss trying to get a lot of things done. We were able to stop for a little bit and enjoy a Starbucks and a little snack from Starbucks in between appointments and stuff. And so it was a beautiful weather. We sat outside and it was so pretty. So there is our butter. And then I'm going to get a little bit of water. So this is an Instant Pot. You could also make this in the crock pot and cook it like 6 to 8 hours on low. In the Instant Pot, crock pot, you probably wouldn't need to add any water because we have the petite diced tomato liquid in there. But since this is an Instant Pot, you want to make sure you have a cup of liquid in the bottom. So I'm just going to put some water in there. Just because you don't want to get that burn notice. Alright, then you're going to put your lid on. I'm not going to cook it here. I'm going to take it over there. But you're going to put your lid on and you're going to cook it on manual or high pressure, whatever setting it is that you have on your particular Instant Pot, for about 35 minutes. I love to do my chicken at 35 minutes because it gets it fall apart tender and delicious. So 35 minutes on either high pressure or manual, whatever you have. Then after you have cooked that, if you have used an Instant Pot before, you know you'll have to release it. You can let it manual release completely, or you can let it naturally release, excuse me. If you want to do a quick release where you manually release the pressure, just let it, it doesn't have a lot of liquid, so you can let it naturally release for about 5 minutes and then let your pressure out. Then you're going to either shred it or chop it however you want. If you want to just break it apart or chop it and serve it in chunks, I'm going to shred it probably. And then you're going to add the rest of your ingredients to make your sauce. So that's when you're going to add your cheese, about a cup or so of cheese. And like I said before, I'm doing this blend that is Kobe, Gruyere, mozzarella, and Asiago, but you can do all Asiago, all Parmesan. Get creative, but this is what I have, so I'm going to use that. And then you could even do cheddar or mozzarella. Use whatever you have in the fridge. Just use some cheese. And then a half a cup of cream. You can do either heavy cream, whole milk, or you could do a non-dairy milk if you need to do that in here. So you're going to shred your chicken up. You'll add those ingredients. You'll let that cook. I would go ahead and switch it over to saute and just let it cook for, 5 to 10 minutes and let it get thick and melty. And if it's not as thick as you like it and you want to thicken it up just a touch, just make a little cornstarch slurry. And you will have delicious creamy chicken. And like I said, you can serve this. This will be delicious over pasta, over rice. So many options. Do whatever your family likes, your kids like. We have some leftover potatoes that we had. We had potatoes and chicken yesterday in the Instant Pot. Just some simple chicken and potatoes and carrots. All the carrots are gone, but we have a bunch of leftover potatoes. So we're going to heat those up and enjoy that over that or on the side. So I don't know about y'all, but we always, whenever we're making a meal like roast or chicken or whatever, when we're having potatoes and carrots with it, leftover potatoes but no carrots. So we're going to enjoy those and get those out of our fridge and try to use up our leftovers here. So I hope y'all like this. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit shorter, but I just thought y'all that I would make a easy Instant Pot recipe today, and maybe hopefully y'all like to see those. If you want to see more Instant Pot recipes, let me know in the comments, because we use our Instant Pot a lot. So if it's something you want to see, I want to hear from you.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Facebook not froze. Facebook froze, YouTube not.
Okay, I'm sorry if y'all are watching it on Facebook. Sorry if that is starting to freeze up. I thought I noticed that it was, but we are trying to get all our internet kinks worked out around here. I think they're working and updating in the area, so we'll try to work on that. But if you are watching on Facebook and you're having trouble, go over to YouTube, because that stream does seem to be working, so you can go watch that replay, and go subscribe on YouTube. I'm trying to grow over there, so if you are not on YouTube, you don't follow me there, go subscribe, go watch live on YouTube. I would appreciate that very much, and watch replays and other videos that are there, and I'm going to try to start getting more up. So, but I appreciate all of you wherever you're watching, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you make it, please let me know, because I just love hearing from y'all. And I can't wait to share more with you. So I hope y'all will come back for more easy meal ideas. And I hope you have a great